As our population continues to age, it's not surprising that the number of cases of Alzheimer's disease continues to rise. In fact, every 67 seconds, someone develops Alzheimer's. But what may surprise you more is that women are at the epicenter of the Alzheimer's epidemic. Nancy Udelson, President and CEO of the Cleveland area chapter of the Alzheimer's Association, is here to help us face several facts about this debilitating form of dementia. So welcome to the show.
Thanks, Lori.
And I know the role of caregiver often falls to women when there's an issue in the family. Is that what you mean by the women kind of being the center of things with the disease?
It's a couple things. First of all, women are 2.5 times more likely to be caring full-time for someone in the late stages of Alzheimer's disease. And the recent data shows that of all caregivers, unpaid caregivers, 63% of them are women as well. But that's not the only reason women are at the center of this Alzheimer's epidemic. They're also more likely to develop the disease.
And why is that?
Why is that? Actually, we have found that of the 5 million Americans, around 2/3 of them are women. So over the age of 71, we find that 2/3 of the cases of Alzheimer's are women, which means that there are...
Is that just because they're getting older?
It is because they're getting older. Absolutely. It's not because of anything genetic, because they're women. It's because they do tend to live longer. So by virtue of that, they're reaching an age of higher risk of the disease.
Okay. So not only are they caregiving, they're suffering.
Absolutely.
Oh, so when women are providing the disease, and then they're caregivers, and then they are having the disease, how does the Alzheimer's Association really help?
Well, we're here to provide lots of information and support for not only the caregiver, but the entire family that can also be a caregiving support. So we have a 24-hour helpline that people can call with any of their questions about Alzheimer's or another type of dementia. We have free care consultation. We have over 30 support groups across Northeast Ohio, as well as community education programs that go on all of the time. We also provide information about very important clinical studies that are being held, and we have a list of other resources for people to use in the community.
Kind of one-stop shopping, huh?
We hope so.
Is there anything that the general public can do to help?
Absolutely. We ask that people walk with us, and we have 3 walks that are coming up in September. The first one is September 14th at the Holden Arboretum. The second one is really our biggest walk, September 21st. We're going back to the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo after many years downtown. And September 28th, we'll be out at the All-Pro Freight Stadium in Avon.
Okay, excellent. Also, be an advocate, right?
Be an advocate. We need as many people as we can to be contacting their legislators, especially at the federal level, to ask for more money for research.
All right. This is great information for a lot of people who are suffering out there. So, while the statistics can be overwhelming, there's only one number that can mean the most to you, and that's the one older woman in your life who may be facing the stress of Alzheimer's through caregiving or diagnosis. Whether it's your mom, wife, sister, aunt, or mother-in-law, there is help. Use the information that's coming up next to reach out to the Cleveland area chapter of the Alzheimer's Association. My thanks to Nancy Udelson for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Learn more by contacting the Cleveland chapter of the Alzheimer's Association at 1-800-272-3900 or log on to www.alz.org/Cleveland. Next, don't get hurt by too little debt.